So I'm going to show you how to wrap the cover boards for your explosion book in the pieces of paper. These pieces of board are 4.5 by 4.5 inches. They're squares. You are to pick 2 squares of the thin paper. It's origami paper, so it's like pretty easy to fold. I recommend colors. I like the same colors. If you pick different colors, it's not a big deal. They should coordinate. I suggest you pick colors that go well with your abstract paintings so that they look nice, because one of your abstract paintings sections will be glued on top. Okay, so I have here a piece of scrap paper. There's a big pile of scrap paper to glue onto, or to glue on top of, to keep the tables clean. Okay, so start with 1 board and 1 paper. Okay, whenever you are gluing, always put the glue on the smaller thing, not the bigger thing. So the first thing you're gonna do is just kind of glue the board into the middle of the paper. If it's not perfect, it doesn't really matter. So take your glue stick, put a good amount of glue onto your board. Okay, and then approximately center it and press down. I like to flip it over and just smooth it out on the front as well. Okay, now you are going to put glue on one side. Start with one side and immediately fold it over nice and tight if you can, all the way. Okay, leave the 2 sides for now. Go to the opposite side. Glue that down as well, and again, nice and tight. Okay, so next is a little bit like wrapping a present, and I'm going to take you through step by step. It's important that you're not just going to fold this in, because then you're going to have messy corners, and a little bit of the corner will show once you put your pages inside. So the first thing you're actually going to do is take this little corner and you're going to try to fold it in. Okay, so you just sort of fold it in like that. So make a little fold. Okay, so it's tight against this edge, and it just sort of, it ends up being a little triangle right like that. Okay, you do that to all 4 of your corners. Watch how I do it. Fold it in like that. Okay, and then you're actually going to put a little bit of glue and glue those in. So you're going to put a little bit of glue on the corner and glue them shut like that. Okay, and just always put a little pressure to make sure the glue stick holds. Now you have a nice little kind of slanted edges. Now we're going to fold these over, so you're going to put glue on that strip. And this one's a little thicker because it's a little more difficult because the corners are thicker. So use your fingers to try to really push those edges together. Okay, and do the same thing on this side. And again, really folding that over putting some pressure. And sometimes even just like holding it and putting some pressure while it dries is a good thing. Okay, you've got this nice wrapped board that your book is going to go into. Once you've done that for each one, make sure your name is clearly written on the inside in the middle. Don't do it along the edges because it might show. Don't do it along the outside because it might show. Inside. Okay, and then if you want to repeat this video, you're going to do the exact same thing for the second board and the second piece of paper.